an indoor and outdoor fireplace, and a grand piano donated by the Friends of the Murrieta Library. Basically, your library will provide lifelong learning opportunities for all members in your community, including children, teens, seniors, adults, and people with special needs. As part of the evaluation team for these grants, I can tell you that this was a highly competitive process. For the second cycle of grants, we received 66 applications totaling $547,149,519. 16 projects totaling $108,157,632 were funded, and I wish to congratulate the City of Murrieta for receiving a state grant for $6,373,676. Congratulations on your grand opening.
Thank you, Leslie. Especially thank you for the money. It's my pleasure now to introduce a lady who, although she's only 21 years old, is opening her 9th public library. That's pretty amazing. Murrieta was extremely fortunate able to kidnap Loretta McKinney, our librarian, have her head up this project. So with this, here is the lady of the hour, Loretta McKinney.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I love the way you respond. It's a beautiful day in Murrieta, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Now, the speechifying was great, wasn't it? Nice and short, sweet. Well, that's where it ends. I have a big responsibility this morning. In addition to opening this library, there's a lot of people out here who deserve a lot of things. Years ago, the people of California voted for the California Public Libraries Bond Act of 2000, which, as Ms. Condos indicated earlier, provided monies for building new public libraries and renovating existing ones. In the early 1980s, the people of this great city of Murrieta had a vision, and that vision led to the creation of the Murrieta Public Library. Very soon after, there was another vision, and that was of the former city council and city managers. They dreamed of a larger library to meet the growing needs of a growing community. They initiated the pursuit of the Bond Act of 2000 and won the award necessary to build this library. Thank you to the previous members of the City Council and the city managers for pursuing this dream. Due to an unanticipated increase in construction costs, more dollars were needed. Once again, the citizens of Murrieta stepped up to the plate to support their library by providing the needed funds to build the library as it was originally envisioned. Here we are today in front of this beautiful new Murrieta Public Library that you, the people of Murrieta, have built. This new library represents the very best of what our United States government is all about. The organization is for the people, by the people. Citizens of Murrieta, I applaud you for first having the vision to provide your own public library, which offers the services and resources that meet the informational, educational, recreational, and cultural needs of your community. And second, for having the vision and following through with that vision in every way to build this new public library. I don't have to stand here and tell you the importance of a public library in your community. You know this and you live this reality. However, I do want to take a few more minutes, and I know you're very anxious to get inside, to thank some of the individuals who have been on the forefront of making the Murrieta Public Library what it is today. First, I would like to ask Carol Pravagna and Jerry Renan Jr. to come up to the stage, please. As you know, Jerry's mother, Dorothy, fondly known as Dottie Renan, and Carol Pravagna, are the two people who are responsible for the creation of the Murrieta Public Library. Without their vision and hard work, we probably wouldn't be standing here today. It was Carol and Dottie who spent countless hours researching and obtaining the necessary support to move forward so that Murrieta could have a public library of its own. They worked with other public library directors, such as Henry Weiss from the Palm Springs Library and librarian Sue Sutton, to develop policies and collections for the original Murrieta Public Library. Today, you will see a permanent tribute in the library next to the circulation desk to Carol Pravagna and Dottie Renan. When you go in the library, please take a few moments to go look at that. On behalf of the city, the community, and the library, we have a small token of appreciation for their efforts. And I say a small token because the reality is that the community, the city, and the library owe these two ladies a huge, huge debt of gratitude for all that they did. I know you probably can't see from way back then, but those are the renderings of the new library. Thank you very much. Next, if the former Director of Library Services, Diane Satchwell, is in the audience, would you please stand? Deserves a huge thank you for developing the services and resources of our first Murrieta Library, as well as for her efforts in writing and submitting the Bond Act Grant 2000 application. Thank you, Ms. Satchwell, for everything. Of course, I'd also like to recognize the Murrieta Valley Unified School District Media Services Coordinator, Jeannie Nelson. Yay! Ms. Nelson had an important role in working with Ms. Satchwell to create the joint use agreement between the school district and the library. The joint use agreement was a significant priority in the state's library criteria for selecting the Bond Act Award winners. If Jeannie is in the audience, would you please stand? Many thanks to Jeannie Nelson for her hard work on this, building this new library. My next recognition goes to the Library Advisory Commissioners, who meet regularly to address important library issues and volunteer their time to be the liaison to the mayor, the council, and the community. Commissioners, would you stand as I call your name? Commissioner Chair Lawrence Osborne.
Yay!
Commissioner Anita Blankenship, Luann Ferrer, Lee Hines, and of course Jerry Steve. That are in the audience today, I think we already went through that. All right, thank you very much. A huge debt of gratitude goes to this next group of hardworking individuals who make up the board and members of the Friends of the Murrieta Library. President Art Razzo, Vice President Maggie Pillow, Treasurer Carol Carson, historian, photographer, and the Los Alamos Road Bookstore Manager Nancy Dixon, new bookstore manager Lori Razzo, Sandra Lucas, Sonny Grahovsky, former Ways and Means Chair Roberta Fulkin, Pat Farmer, Eleanor Newhart, Robert Ross, Polly Falunk, Betty Engel, Laverna Fuller, and all of those who served on the board, past and present, and are members of the Friends. Would you please stand? As many of you know, the Friends are a nonprofit organization who work endlessly to sort donated books and sell them at their Los Alamos bookstore. The money they earn is used exclusively for new resources, programs, and services offered by the library for you, the community. Now the Friends will operate another bookstore right here in the new library. So you, the community, now have two choices to go buy your books that are really a wonderful selection for all ages. Thank you very much to the Friends. I would like to recognize the next group of lovely people who are members of the Garden Club. President Phyllis Osborne, and all the Garden Club members, would you please stand? The Garden Club provides and will be maintaining the beautiful plants that you see in the library. They also held a special rummage sale a year ago, almost a year ago today, to raise funds for the new library. Thank you, Phyllis, and the Garden Club members. The library that you see today is very different from the old one. Instead of 6 computers, there will be 44. Instead of 35,000 books and media, there will be close to 75,000. Instead of 1 old copy machine, there are 4 new machines.
Wow.
And so much more. Although not all is in place for today, you will be experiencing something new every time you come into the library for the next few weeks. The significance of this is that it took a small army of dedicated city and library staffs to make this happen. The number of details that were required to put this together are immense, and I won't bore you with all of that. However, I do wish to take just a little more time to thank the following city staffs. These people were exceptional in in their commitment to providing their best service for you, the community, in creating this beautiful new library. Please stand or wave as I call your name. David Pennington, Corey Walker, Dana Kilpatrick, Uso Afayesi, Tom Aronson, Alex Anderson, Jim Sims, and Adam Huber, Mike Brooks, Ken Jones, Mark Bolschweiler, Michael Moldovar, Ken Burris, Danny Escalona, and Linker Figueroa, Gary Weisenand and Bob Bassett, Bob Cast and Larry Gross, Alan Brock and Jeff Cadian, Celia Chandler, Adelia Carney, Jennifer Crummell, Ernie Clark, and Christina Wiggins, Simone McFarland, Karen Tidwell, Jennifer Mears, Nancy Driggers, Michelle Carter, and Annette Jennings. Please join me in thanking all of these wonderful people. My next recognition goes to the Mayor, City Council, and City Manager's Office, especially to Terry Farrow.
Hey, Terry.
Farrow is in charge of the money, and your tax dollars are so safe. Believe me, she does not let Ed Penny slip by. Thank you so very much for your confidence, your generosity, your patience, and unending support for the library. Your support, along with the assistance of the other city staffs, are the best example of what the term teamwork is all about. Thank you. Thank you. See how powerful that thing is. The library services staff cannot provide all the services without the assistance of our regular volunteers. With those who regularly donate their precious time to volunteer in the library, past and present, would you all please stand? Raise your hand. You all are volunteers. Thank you very much. I have one more very special group of people to thank and to introduce to you. In addition to the larger and beautiful space, the bigger collection, and more technology, you will have a super excellent professional and library staff who are truly committed to providing the very highest and best quality customer service to each individual who calls or comes into the library doors. We have expanded in numbers to better serve you. Again, what you experience when you enter the doors today exists because your library staff worked exceptionally hard to make this dream a reality for you. I am so proud to be a part of such a superb group of individuals who selected and purchased the great collection, created new programs, developed new services, policies, and procedures, and took care of every little detail too numerous to share. When I call your names, would you please come up here? Principal Librarian Julia Steedman. Yeah! Young Adult Services Librarians Elise Milkowski and Laura Davis. Come on. Children's and Youth Services Librarians Beth Jones and Joyce Lee Brown. Library Assistants Steve Harry, Mike Hensley, Lisa Gunnett, Jolene Burke, Kathy Ryder, Carol Fulton, Andrea Martha, Mary Schufer, Lori Smith, Ashley Jennings, Secretary Christine Showalter, Office Specialist Katie Huff, and Library Pages Wendy Lowe, Caitlin Capini, and Sarah Villegas. Citizens of Murrieta, I really am extremely sorry. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize two more very special people. My husband, Roger McKinney, and my son, Declan, who gave me the space and time I needed, who listened to my stories, and put my feet up at the end of the long weeks during the creation of this new library. Thank you. You can have me back now. It's time for you to experience what you've been waiting so long for. In addition to the new collection and the equipment, I'd like to show you something very special, your new library card. I know you can't see the detail of this from afar, but there is a sample of this at the customer services desk, and you're more than welcome to take a look at it. This card represents the new library and our city logo. However, if you don't want to pay $5 for the new card, you're still welcome to obtain and use your regular, original Murrieta library card, which is for free. This library was built by you and for you, for your children, and for your children's children. This is a place of community gathering, individual learning, and family enjoyment. This place is where the doors to other worlds open through books and technology, where the love of reading and lifelong learning is nurtured, where the past can be revered through historical documents, photos, and other memorabilia. This library is a place where professionally trained staff is ready to assist you to make sure that you leave satisfied and wanting to come back for more. I encourage you to use your library as it exists for you. May you enjoy it and may you use it well. Thank you.
Thank you, Murrieta. Murrieta's a frustrated school teacher. Notice how well she did with all those names. I struggle with Smith, Brown, and Jones. Perfect pronunciation. I also would like to make a happy announcement. We finished 11 minutes over. We had budgeted more time for this, and I'm proud of all of you. At this time, we're going to do the ceremonial ribbon cutting, and if I can get all of our dignitaries to move towards the door before I dismiss the rest of you. So it's not a crush. We need to have the dignitaries behind the ribbon. Okay, that's enough.
Please don't trample us when this is done. Give us a chance. Are we supposed to cut it?
Count down with me, you guys. 1, 2, 3. It's a donor tree, and it came from the old library, but it shows off
Soraya? Soraya, this is a bracelet. Can you put your hand right in here? There you go.
This is a great day in Murrieta. The library opened this morning, and this park is the Town Square Park. It's in the center of the Civic Center, City of Murrieta. The green fence you see back over here is where the new City Hall is being built. Behind that green fence right there, so you've got the police station, the City Hall, the library behind me, the senior center. So this is the heart of the City of Murrieta Civic Center right here in this park. I want to wish everybody a great St. Patrick's Day, and would like to introduce Mayor Doug McAllister to you.
Thanks, Jim. We do want to thank all of you for coming out here. We've had quite a bit going on here today with the library opening, and now we have this and a fantastic concert coming up by Epstein's mother. We're looking forward to that. A couple people we want to introduce real quickly. If I could, to my left, Councilwoman Kelly Bennett, give her a round. And then, get out of the way here, we have Mayor Pro Tem Rick Gibbs. And finally, Councilmember Warren Enoch, just back from Washington, D.C. on our behalf. Welcome back, Warren. We have a couple of, Ed Waddell, where's Ed? There he is, one of our CSD commissioners here. He's part of why we have this park today. Thanks, Ed. And I think I saw Randy Lane, our chair of the Planning Commission. I know I saw him, he was with his son. Where? Oh, there he is, Randy. Hi. Good. Thanks for coming out. Before we move on with the ribbon cutting and such, I want to remind you over here, I think it's right over here, the Rotary Club has their booth. You can purchase a paper and it be immortalized here in Town Hall, Town Square. They're going to put those in the park there as well. And when you get a chance as well, come over here to this booth and have a look at our upcoming Veterans Memorial. It's really cool. I think you're going to like what you see there. And that's it. Right now you see a few concepts about what it might look like. And having said that, I think Michelle, where'd she go? Debbie. Oh, it's not Michelle. Debbie's going to give us some more information about what's coming later on.
Thank you. I want to welcome everyone here. This beautiful park, we're so happy to have it. I want to announce that all our concerts in the park that we used to hold at Cal Oaks Sports Park will now be moving over here starting in July. And we also have our movies in the park, which will start in September, will also be over here. So we will be utilizing this park as much as we can. I want to let you know we have popcorn over at a booth over here. We've got the party jumps for the kids. We've got hot dogs. And then we've got our park and play where kids can do activities over to the side. And I just want to introduce our band for today. It's called Epstein's Mother. It's made up of teachers, administrators, and personnel from Vista Murrieta High School. So we welcome them, and now I'll let Mr. Holston speak. Thank you.
All right, Mayor, bring those scissors up here and let's dedicate this park. Council?
Building, safety, community services.
Ready, set, and cut. All right, we're ready to go.